got some people on the phones that were at the show. They want to talk to us about it. So let's go to Andy in Ontario. Andy had tickets, right?
Holy fuck, I had 2 tickets. I was booked early in February. I had tickets to the Hilton for the past weekend.
Yeah.
And everything fucked up and I didn't even get to go.
What happened?
Man.
Oh my God, everything, guys. The last 2 weeks, I've had everything from my car impounded to an eviction notice to go to court, a DNA paternity test to see who my dad is after all these years.
And you sound white.
Well, not only is he white, but
He's
just
Canadian. Of course he's white.
hearing those bullet points of horrible things tells me he's got access to great weed. That's all I know. Because
I got caught in an accident.
And believe me, you would have found out if you saw me.
yeah, see, those things don't snowball together unless there's something there to begin it on.
I have the worst luck on the planet. I am the wind beneath Scott Salem's wings.
You think you have the worst luck, but let me tell you who has the worst luck. So, here's another thing we're doing tonight. We want to take your calls at 888-3rd-101. Last time we did Pharrell's slot, we gave away Bob's tooth. We had a big contest.
That's right. Second place.
Yeah, yes. Andy Ontario got second place.
Did he really?
Thank you, sir.
He got.
Yes, sir.
He had to call in and tell us his best shitting his pants story.
Right.
That was the contest. Andy took second. Tuesday, a listener of ours, a woman, took first place. I believe the comment was she had to punch the shit out of her pantyhose.
Thinking of that's what won her the contest. Right there.
That's what locked it up.
That's what locked it up.
So, basically, this guy, I just totally lost my train of thought because I'm thinking of woman punching shit out of pantyhose.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
What's that, Raven? Yeah, so we're looking for you guys to call in tonight and give us some suggestions on what the next set of stories should be.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because Bob lost another tooth over the weekend.
The same tooth, the same,
What do you have, leprosy? What's
no,
next, your nose, your
it's
lip?
the same tooth. You can't bite on anything.
Wait,
Like
tell
a shark.
tell everybody what you bit on that broke your tooth, that crushing item that you bit into.
A bag of blow. Who puts it in that? Who puts a knot in the fucking bag?
I thought lucky it wasn't a balloon knot. That you broke your tooth.
I mean, talk about a sign from God, huh?
Oh, I'm like, this has got to stop.
So what goes through your mind? You go to open it with your teeth like an animal, and
my tooth snaps,
Your
and I'm
tooth
like,
snaps.
this ain't fucking happening. I called the owner.
Thank God you had drugs.
I called Walter at the Republic nightclub, and I go, Walter, you got to get me a dentist tomorrow. And I'm like, I'm just fucking fuming now. And then the next day I see Jim, and he goes, how are you still alive? He goes, you have more stuff in you than
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
He goes,
and he
Heath
died.
Ledger was 28. He had half of the shit you have in your body, and he dropped dead. And it's so true.
Now, did you snort the coke off the tooth when you're done? You might as well-
I cracked up with
You can't waste
I
that.
thought maybe his teeth were starting to reject assholes or something.
I thought he was landing on his damn neck.
You mean from eating them or me being one?
Both.
But it was just so funny.
Yeah,
Bob calls me on Saturday. He goes, "Hey, so my tooth fell out, and I gotta go get it. You want to take a ride?"
No, but who the fuck wants to go to buy a? I'm alone. And
Who wants to go with somebody to a
I know,
party?
but if I could have tricked him to come with me,
Let me
I would
wait-
go, what a
Let
loser.
me weigh out my options. Go with Bob to watch him get another tooth crazy glued into his head, or stay in my room, get stoned, and watch I Am Legend in HD.
You know, it's funny. I got a Canadian tooth now, so
Yeah.
It's cheaper, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not that cheap, but I'm saying it's white. The guy goes, it's whiter than your other ones. I'm like, thanks a lot, asshole. In the States, they know how to mix some kind of yellow into it to make it perfect.
Can I see? No, they're all brown.
Yeah. Like, you can even see this far, you old fuck.
Who said that?
Andy, we'll be back for sure, man. We had such a blast out there, and we're planning to hit more spots in Canada, not just Toronto.
We might do a whole tour.
Kidding, guys.
We're trying to put together a whole tour of a bunch of people, and it's going to be great. If we can get this together, this is going to be awesome.
Bob, you might want to try to.
I do a lot of artwork, guys, and I had a bunch of stuff set up for you, and I actually had some promos for the next time you're up with Artie. I remember Bob talking about it a couple months ago.
Yeah, we're working on that. I know there's two people I'm working on it. Sequoia's working on it. The clubs, believe me, it's going to happen.
Right on. Hey, how about the story for tonight? Missed opportunities.
Missed opportunity as far as sex, you're saying?
Anything.
I like the idea.
comedy. I had a whole weekend planned up and it got screwed to hell.
See, I like this idea of horror sex stories, like a guy's cock breaking or
Geez, I've had that.
or a woman.
Right after they threw me out of the house, my cock went.
After I shit myself,
That's
I
why
broke
he
my
shit
cock.
himself.
Yeah. No, we're gonna like stitches, whatever the fuck. I don't know
I never
how
had
bad
that.
it can go. You've never had stitches from anal?
I never had. Well, no, it's never stitches. Sometimes you got to man up, Julie.
Hey, sure,
Yes,
you gotta
sir.
watch it. You're starting to channel Elliot often.
Am I
Couple
really?
times that you laugh, said, "Of his cock."
Well, how about his cock, chipmunk, right?
Hey, please.
All right, hey, Andy, thanks for the call, man. Call back later.
Guys. Hey,
All right.
your tickets are very important. I want you to know they go on the Wall of Fame with tickets that aren't used in my life. With WrestleMania 4, Steve Miller, and Belle Biv DeVoe.
Hey, you know what, though? Our show would have been the only one you could have got laid at. Yeah. So, other than those three.
Thanks for putting us up with them, and I'm glad you broke your dick.
Get laid. I got those tickets to get laid, okay?
There you
Really?
go.
Wow, we're on the loser wall of fame in Ontario.
Bob, you might want to think finding a comedian that's also a dentist to go with you. You know,
You know what?
That's a good
I'm
point.
getting this shit done soon anyway.
maybe I'll go to dental school that way. Start using me.
We have a show meeting first,
Yeah.
right off the bat, and it was intense. I'm not going to lie to you. It was myself, Bob, and Beetle, and here's a little clip. I snuck in the tape recorder. Here's a little clip of our meeting. Go ahead. This is in the newsroom.
Who is that?
Let's have a contest. Guess who's snoring?
That's a good idea. Contest.
This is Andy in Ontario, what he was doing Friday night. He couldn't use his tickets.
What is broken down?